Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us again. Welcome back to our channel. This is the Love is Healing channel, and in this channel we aim to teach you, show you, embody that love is in fact healing, that when we love ourselves we can love others better, and we can integrate, we can have more empathy, we can have open conversations, especially with those that we disagree with the most. And yeah, we aim to have respectful dialogue and open-ended questions, and just, again, building that empathy and those connections with other people, especially those that believe differently from us. Also, we focus on psychoeducation and all things trauma, spirituality, honestly, just what comes up. All right, please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you have any comments on this video.
This is the library containment meditation. This is a great one to do after an EMDR session, or if you have any emotions, physical sensations, or memories coming up that feel overwhelming and you need to just get through your day and function. So I'm going to invite you to start by closing your eyes, or if you prefer, you can look at the screen, or you can look down and have a gentle focus. And I'm going to invite you to bring attention to your breath, just taking a moment to mindfully notice your inhale and your exhale. And maybe mindfully deepening your next inhale and lengthening your next exhale. Now I'm going to invite you to imagine that you're in a library. It could be a real library, or it could be an imagined library. And you're going to look around, and there are going to be some bookshelves that have books on them, and some that are empty. And on the ground, there are going to be some open books. These books represent any thoughts, judgments, memories, emotions, physical sensations, or anything else that it would serve your greatest good to contain. So I'm going to invite you to pick one book off the ground. And I'm going to invite you to close it. And when you close it, you're setting the intention that anything that needs to contain right now for your greatest good is containing. And then I'm going to invite you to put that book on a shelf. And then you're going to pick up another book, close it, and put it on the shelf. And you don't need to know exactly what you're containing. It can actually be a lot easier not to. All you need to do is set the intention that with each book you close up and shut, you are containing something for your greatest good. And then I invite you to pick up another book, close it, and put it on a shelf. Now, if there are a lot of books remaining, that's okay. You can either take the time to shelf them all yourself, or you have two other options. One is to imagine that you have a magic wand, and you're going to use that magic wand to magically lift all the books, close them, and then put them on the shelf. So they're all closed and everything that needs to be contained for your greatest good is. Or, if you prefer, you can bring in a special helper, a librarian who works in that library, and that librarian, real or imagined, can help you to shelve the books whether or not you're in that space. So maybe bringing in someone who feels like they would be supportive to you. Could be a real person or a fictional character. So when you're ready, I'm going to invite you to walk to that entrance of the library. Maybe you turn off the light, maybe you don't. If you have a special helper, maybe you say goodbye to them and thank them. And when you're ready, I invite you to walk through the door of the library and close the door behind you. If you want, you can lock that door. The important thing to know is that only you have access to what is stored in this library. You get to decide when and if you process the things contained within it, and at what pace. And when you're ready, I invite you to return to the present moment, knowing that anything that needs to contain for your greatest good is contained. And so when you're ready, you can open your eyes, returning to your adult body and to this time and place where all parts are welcome.
Please give us a like, share, subscribe. And you can find us at loveishealingllc.com for any bookings, trainings, collaborations, things like that. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and our handle is at loveishealingllc. Take care, everyone.